Shut up and take my money. Shut up and take my money, A1 Pictures. You guys are killing it. That was amazing. Yes. I am so happy. I'm so excited for this show because it went beyond my expectations. That was sick. That was so good. So good. Whatever you're doing, if you haven't seen this episode, if you haven't seen this show, make sure you go ahead and watch that right now because it's really good. It has a nice premise, nice animation, music, just everything is top notch. A1 Pictures, the people behind Nanatsu no Taisai and a bunch of other incredible shows are killing it with this. They really are. Okay, so before I go really in depth into the show, I'll talk about a few things. One, the music, that opening and that ending were very good song choices. But beyond that, even better than that was the OST, man. The OST when the freaking army came from the other world and started attacking the humans, man, that song, my heart was just like, I was ready, I was hyped. Now the song went a little bit too positive and happy, that type of like typical heroic music. Once the humans started making their comeback, and I didn't like the song choice there. I feel like they still should have kept to the epic music instead of like the happy we're gonna win type of song. But still, overall the music was just incredible. The animation is so beautiful when our Itami, our main character, he went over the fence, and that slow motion between his legs, and you have the sun in the background, like that flare it creates, just like the color choice, the animation, the art style, is everything is just beautiful. It's top notch. Of course, A1 Pictures are the ones doing this, the studio behind this. Also, our main character, Itami, he's pretty likable character because he's just like us. He's an otaku. He goes to work and he has this what if type of dreams that I have all the time. Like, I've actually had this exact same dream before the show was even created. Okay, I've had this type of dream, like, what if like a crazy army of like 300 soldiers, Leonidas, the Spartans, with people with bows and arrows came to our modern world? How will we defeat them? And then what happens if we have like we against them, us with tanks, an army, a helicopter and guns fighting them? Like I've dreamed of that, and that just happened in this episode. Like, it has everything an otaku wants. It's just really good. So we have a good MC. Our main male character is very likable person. He's obviously ex-military. When I didn't know that, but I was pretty shocked when the police guy was getting attacked by one of the soldiers, and then out of nowhere, Itami comes, boom, 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 starts choking the guy, then grabs his own damn sword and stabs him with it. The police guy was like, ugh. So clearly he's ex-military, which was confirmed because he was promoted to what, like second lieutenant. So he was promoted and he was recognized as a hero for the heroic deeds that he did when the city was under attack. So definitely likable character. And we have this random little girl who he just saved. Now I don't think we're gonna get to see more of her, or maybe we will, because I kind of just skimmed through the opening and just listened to the song. I didn't like watch the whole thing, so maybe she was in the opening a little bit more than I noticed. But anyways, this is what happened. Okay, we got invaded. We got invaded by an army of Spartans or whatever they are. Maybe the Romans. They're different from a different world, but it seems like their leader, we don't know what his name is, but he says like, this is familiar, does it feel weird to you? So I think that perhaps he was in our world, went into the other world, and now is coming back here to attack us. I think it was deliberate. I don't think this was a mistake or an accident. I think that world, that parallel dimension, wherever they come from, was purposely connected to this world by that leader, because they came to attack. They came for a purpose and for a mission, and that was to kill. Okay, so that's definitely no coincidence. Now, at first we were getting massacred. People were just like in shock. The police had no chance. But then come the big boys in green. The big boys in greens with the helicopters brrr, shooting off the giant dragons, and oh man, it was like there's still no chance. They all got destroyed. Okay, the other army got destroyed by us humans. Now, the United States it seems like they're gonna back up the Japan. So the United States is backing up Japan with people on the ground, and with money, with funding. So that was nice to see that the United States is helping Japan. Now Japan, it was like 7 days later or 6 days later, then our hero got promoted, and then like 3 months later we actually go in there and we're gonna be attacking ourselves. So we're going to the attack mode, but there's two reasons why we're in there. One, to see well, 3. 1, to see what their world is like. 2, to attack. Or 3, to make negotiations, peaceful negotiations. So we definitely do want to make negotiations, but just in case, we're gonna go in with tanks, military, army, guns, just to make sure. So now, to our surprise, once we get there, they were waiting for us. They've been there like a whole army, a giant army waiting for us. So clearly, these guys don't want to negotiate. They don't want peace. They want to fight. So definitely the next episode is gonna be all action-packed. Hopefully, there were no previews for the next episode, but I suspect it's gonna be very action-packed. Again, great music, great everything. I'm just really pumped. Now, in terms of my theories as to what is going on in this world, I already told you about the main character, the main leader from the army of the other world, and what he probably used to be a human or used to be in our world. Now, there's also gonna be some elves, there's gonna be some witches, a lot of magical creatures who I feel are also good guys. So not everybody in this new world, not everybody there is a bad person. Perhaps this is just like one faction or one army out of like many other armies in many other countries. It's a totally different world. It's a brand new world. Maybe it's a parallel universe, a parallel Earth, parallel dimension. So I do think that they're in Earth. I do think that that's Earth and not like a different alien planet. So I think the elves are gonna be siding with our heroes, or at least with Itami. And I think he is the main focus, of course. Now, he does have a buddy. He has a friend who's coming along for the ride. I predict, and I see a red flag, like he's gonna die one of these days, and that's gonna trigger something in Itami to just go ham and go bananas. So I think that character is gonna die, and Itami is gonna do something about it. Now, there weren't any other major characters introduced really. There were some kind of like teased, but no major like introduction. So I hope we get to see more of that in the next episode. But again, just the combination of animation, music, story art, pacing, very good pacing, likable character, everything about the show just really, really top notch. I give it a 10 out of 10 because honestly, I was really impressed. Now, maybe some of you might not like this type of show, but as an otaku, I'm like, this type of reality, it only happens in anime. You try to do this in real life, to try to make a live action out of this, is gonna turn out like Sharknado, however you say it. Like it's not gonna be that great. But when it comes to anime, this is where you can have this type of imagination, this type of world of our modern military art against, like, you know, this feels like a battle, like a what if type of show. Like it's just epic. It's epic. I'm very excited. Let me know your comments in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you enjoy the show? Are you gonna watch it? Are you as happy as I am and surprised, or are you gonna skip on this? I want to hear your thoughts, and I want to hear your theories as to who the real enemy is and what's gonna happen in the next episode. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video. There's a lot of anime shows I'm trying to catch up to that I missed over the weekend because there's so many. But I'm catching up. Okay, hold your horses. I'm catching up. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.
How about fuck me? No, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Now I'm in the